Hey. How's everybody doing? It's Travis Pratt, and I'm back. Yes. All right, y'all. It's Sunday evening. Y'all know what time it is. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. You guys know this is my favorite part of the broadcast. I love when you guys get in the comments and say what's up. So, as I always say, holla at me. You know me. So, those of you in the comments, go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you're from, where you're coming from, and all of that good stuff. Doo-doo. All right, y'all. The numbers going up. I don't see nobody in the comments. Are y'all in here? Somebody say what's up. Who's here from YouTube? Oh, so y'all just ain't gonna talk today. Okay. That's fine. I ain't got no problem. Oh, somebody's in the comments. What's going on, Timothy James Hartwick? I'm assuming you in Georgia somewhere, Atlanta, Albany. Where you live at now, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I can start this music over. Y'all playing today. Good to see you, my brother. Who else is in here? Anybody in here from YouTube? Hey, Miss Martha. So good to see you. So happy that you're here. Welcome. Just for you. All right, y'all, come on in here. Miss Geneva, how you doing? Burn! What's going on, Bernard? Bernard, you're in Detroit, right? I'm gonna text you, my brother. I saw your post. I know you're performing at MOT soon, so I'm gonna come see that. Hopefully, I haven't missed it. Hey! What's going on, cuz? She's watching from YouTube. I'm assuming you're in Miami. As always, guys, you know my sister's always in the building. Always. She's on watching from YouTube with the 3 hearts. Thank you so much. I love you more. Who else is in the house? And what's funny is like y'all make me harass y'all to start talking, and then when y'all do, it's like the comments come so fast I can't keep up. I mean, why y'all be out here playing like this? Okay, Brian, I got you. Connor, that's yes that you are in Miami. I'm taking it that's what that means. Thank you so much for being here. All right, y'all. These numbers are going up. I got a good show for y'all today. And happy Easter. Half y'all don't go to church no way. Hey. Oh, you didn't go. What's good? That's right. I got you. Terrence, what's going on, Fred? How are you, my brother? Thank you so much for being here. I got my cousin in the house today, who's a dynamic producer. Thank you so much for being here. Look at this gangster name. Y'all see that? Brotto Beats. I see you. Brotto Beats on tonight. Ricky Hill. Oh, guys, some music went off. Y'all know what that means. Listen, Rashad D'Anthony, you need to come on here and sing. I think, we done had that conversation before. You be out here playing. Oh, somebody honest. Look at this. My cousin said, I did not go to church today. Y'all see that? Listen, we trying to get y'all delivered on today. So, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I'm your host, Mr. Travis Pratt. Welcome to Vocals and Vibrations. I created this platform for singers to come on and do their thing. There's a little bit of a masterclass kind of thing we do, and kind of a chill spot on Sunday evenings. Artists come in and we get to hear, their journey to where they are and how they got to where they are and why they do it, what it is that they do, and that's myself included. As always, you can reach me on all the platforms at Travis Pratt Official. That's Facebook, that's That's Twitter. That's also Instagram and YouTube, all at Travis Pratt Official. Anybody who's interested in joining me on the show, you can send me an email at travisprattofficial@gmail.com. All right. Oscar, good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're here as well. Happy Easter to you as well. Okay, y'all. The comments begin distracting to me at the end because y'all know I got ADHD. But we're gonna get delivered from that as well. Anyway, so the lineup for today's show, as always, I'm gonna start off with one of my students from the Young Artist Program, and then after that, I have a dynamic artist on here for you guys to meet tonight. And listen, we're gonna have a good show. So before I get ready to bring on the icons, remember, guys, their show is getting ready to come out soon. So let me show you guys this intro one more time. Come on, Lariah.
Hey, Mr. Pratt.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Listen, so good to see you guys. Lariah needs some introduction for those of you guys who follow the show. Obviously, she's been on here a couple of times, and she's also she's one of the young icons. Listen, got people in the comments. Lariah, give me 1 second. Let's acknowledge the comments.
Please.
First of all, my wife says, y'all see this? You do not have ADHD.
It's not. Get it correct, Mr. Pratt.
Listen, we got Dr. Cooper in the house. He was here the last week. We got Dr. Copeland in the house as well. We got Benny Tassin in the house as well. Listen, the room is getting filled. I love it. I love a crowd now. I'm a performer.
Right.
Ain't that right, Lariah?
You're talking to the choir.
So Lariah, the people haven't seen you in a while, so we're back for Vocals and Vibrations for season 2. And it's been a while since they've seen you. Give the people an update. How have you been? What's going on in your life?
I mean, it's been a lot. Of course, I think the last time I was on here was kind of like right after The Voice, so things were still kind of figuring out everything with that. Since then, I've been performing a whole bunch. I've been
let's talk about
working on my craft. Yeah.
Talk about The Voice, because it's probably people who are looking for the first time. Tell them about that experience. What season were you on? And
Yes. So back in 2020, I was on season 19 of The Voice. I started the process when I was about 15, so I turned 16 on the show. It was a phenomenal experience. I got so many different outlets of knowledge and kind of this whole idea of who I want to be as an artist. It was an amazing experience I would never forget. I think the biggest thing that I took from that was just perseverance, and I guess trying to, not letting certain things discourage you. Because as you can see, I did not win the show. I did not, but I did get top 20, and I will hold on to that. So it was so much fun. I had an amazing time. My words can express how much I love that show and miss it at the same time.
What's interesting is how fast time flies, right? Because it seems like we were preparing for The Voice a couple of weeks ago,
right?
And it's almost 2 years, right?
I don't know what the time went, because I remember us on Zoom in my hotel room, belting at the top of my lungs, trying to figure out these songs. And it's that was literally almost 2 years ago. It makes no sense at all. It's weird.
So what's up now? What are you doing now? I cut you off a minute ago, so I apologize.
No,
tell the people what's good now.
What's good now? My top priority right now is college, if I'm being totally honest. I graduate in less than a month. So then after that, it's weird. I don't know. I think having, The Voice, then COVID, it didn't really give me a lot of time to actually put into understanding, dang, I gotta actually grow up now. I gotta be not only the singer version of myself, but the young woman who is gonna go to college, who's gonna move away from home, who's gonna do all these different things. It's weird. It's very, very weird. It's like you said, time goes by way too fast.
So, guys, Lariah, as I said, is one of my students. So we went through this process together, like auditioning for schools and all of
Yes.
that kind of stuff. You
Yep.
don't have to share the knowledge if you're not ready yet, but I want you to talk to him about the audition process. Like, how did that go, and like how nerve wracking it
Ooh.
was for anybody who's getting ready to go through it. What would you tell
Um, I think, let me say this. I feel like a person who is, applying to colleges, that's one beast in itself. It's the essays, it's the Common App, it's, putting your resume together, it's putting your activities together, all that stuff. That's one beast. But then a person applying to a program, like a musical program,
them?
that's
Yikes!
a whole different thing. I think my first school that I auditioned for was, I want to say it was Juilliard. I think that was my very first school that I auditioned for. And I was just thinking, okay, I'm gonna sing a few songs. I'll just pick something and I'll just sing it. That'll be that. They start talking about art songs, and I was like, what? What was the art song? I don't know what that is. I'm confused. I'm lost. So I, of course, I had to do research, and I was like, okay, what's an art song? How do I sing it? What do I do know? And then some of the songs that they wanted me to sing were in different languages, and I was like, no, I can't do this. No. So, it was, no one really tells you
That's
how
right.
strenuous it is until you get into it, until you get to the think of it, which I think was a blessing in disguise because it forced me to do the work. It wasn't just like, oh, well, I'm gonna just wing it and see what they say. It forced me to actually sit down to learn these songs, to figure them out, to figure out my cadence, figure out my diction, figure out how to best portray
Okay.
myself as this 17-year-old hopeful undergraduate student wanting to get into these phenomenal schools. So it was, whoo, it was rough. It was very, very rough. But I
Wow.
think, yeah, it was.
No,
Like,
but
I'm
you
still
got
trying
through
to
it.
get out of it now.
Got through
Right,
it,
I
and
got through it. I got
this,
through it.
this this is what I'll say. I'll have Lariah back to share the news, but what we will say is that we got into our top choice.
We did. We got into our top choice. We did. We did.
We got into our top choice, so we'll leave it at that. And
Let
with
me
that
tell
said,
y'all.
go for it.
So I would talk to Mr. Pratt, and I was all juiced, and I'm like, Mr. Pratt, guess what? He said, what? I said, I got it. He said, yeah, I know. I was like, I need you. I need you to match my energy real quick.
I'm like, of course you did.
Of course you did. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, of course I did. Yeah. But
Okay,
yeah, that's
Lariah,
my
you got to
two cents.
sing for the people. You know they want to hear you sing.
I
So
do. I do.
let's jump to it.
Of course. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way. And 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, the music I hear. I can misty the moment you're near. Can't you see that you're leading me on? And it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I am lost? That's why I'm following you. Oh, 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 my own. As I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love, too misty and too
Brava. All
Thank
right,
you.
Lariah. You sound beautiful.
Thank you so much,
So,
Mr. Pratt. I appreciate it.
absolutely. So check it out, Lariah. You know, we're gonna have a watch party first because we all gotta watch like the beginning episode before we debut it. So be on the
Yes,
lookout for that text message. Or we're gonna just
of
we're
course,
gonna
of
do that some
course.
point this week, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Pratt.
All right, all right. See you next time. Have a good
All right,
one.
I'll
Thank you
see
so much
you.
for coming.
You stay. No,
All
thank
right,
you for
all
having
right.
me.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Oh gosh, God, I love the comments because it's going so fast, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Thank you so much, Erica and Janice and my wife and Dr. Hicks, everybody for the comments. You know, Lariah, appreciate it. I don't know if I could get it up fast enough for her to see it. But anyway, okay, guys. So at this point, I'm gonna bring on a very dear friend of mine who is a prolific artist. Okay, she's very, very multifaceted. Literally, can let me get these comments off. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Multifaceted artist, and I just want her to come on and talk about her story and what led her to do what it is she does and all that good stuff. Come on in here, Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Chelsea. Cut. Put your hands together. Come on and clap those dirty hands.
Not them dirty hands, Travis.
Them dirty hands. Listen, hey, listen, and these last hour, we need people to wash their hands. Come on now.
Come on, and do.
And do.
This is gonna be a whole lot of fun. I can already tell.
Chelsea, how you doing?
I have been good. I mean, as you
Listen.
can tell, been singing this morning, Hallelujah, Resurrection Sunday.
It
But
is
I have
Easter.
been really, really good. Been amazing. Yes.
So I want you to talk to the people about you know, what it is that you do. Tell them who you are and where to find you. First of all, too, Chelsea. Do you want to share your IG?
Chelsea Larice Cook on Instagram. Same thing for Facebook. I have so many different platforms. I can't keep up with them all. Because I'm an author. I have an org, a xylophone ensemble. I have a platform for that. I have a platform for my business. But the easiest way to find me is Chelsea Larice Cook is the easiest way to find me.
Spell Larice for them.
Laurice. It's
Got
like
it,
Lawrence, but the female version of Lawrence.
Okay, all right. So you mentioned about 5-6 different things that you do. So talk to the people about your journey to all of this. Like when the music started for you, how did you develop it? You know, what training have you had and all of that good stuff.
Oh, music started for me when I was 6. Okay, so my parents, no, actually, it wasn't my parents that heard me. I was in the 1st grade, and during that time, we stood up to sing for the national anthem. I don't know what people doing nowadays, but we stood up to sing for the national anthem. We had to put our right hand over our heart and, sing. And my 1st grade teacher heard me sing. She looked down at me and said, "Wow." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And so there was a talent show that was coming up at the school. And she told my mom, she said, "You need to put her in this talent contest." And so my mom, she entered me into the contest. My daddy, he was a musician, so he played for me. And I actually won the contest at 6 years old.
Wow.
And so that's how
Do you remember what you sang?
If you're happy and you know it. It was a church version, if you're happy and you know it. We said say amen. So that was, always church. So that's how I got started. Singing at school, singing in the church, things like that. And then eventually got into opera. That actually happened by mistake. Getting into opera. I was just playing around with it. And so when I got into my undergrad, I didn't even really formally audition for the music department. I wasn't even a declared major. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go and just choose music. And they said, well, you got to sing. I said, well, I went in and sang a hymn, and they threw me in the music department. So that's how I got started.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I had no vision. I changed my major like 3 times.
But no high school? Like you didn't sing in high school?
I did chorus in high school. I did orchestra in high school. I went to a performing arts school, so I was doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But I always sang. Like I was always singing in a choir at church, that kind of stuff. I was always singing. Singing was always a part of my life. But as far as being like a focus, it really did not become a focus of mine until I got into college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually like, late. We consider late because like people who study opera, who sing, professional, whatever, they're on that trajectory forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you get to college and pretty much start, or pretty much, that like the focus of it begins then. You know what I mean? So that's
right.
So you said your dad is a musician.
Yeah.
So it runs in the family. Because I know you play as well. I've heard you play many times.
Yeah.
So Chelsea and I actually met, guys, and we were doing an opera workshop together many moons ago.
Yes.
And how things have changed. So like, are you on the opera trajectory now, or what are you doing nowadays?
Well, I still study, but I went into music. I actually went into education. I didn't go into music education. I slid into music education. See, same thing. Like I slid into opera.
Slide.
I slid again. I mean, just sliding, slipping and sliding all over the place. So let me tell you how that happened. So I was actually competing in the Met. And I won the first round, won the district. And I got to the regionals. The day before the audition, I woke up and my voice was completely gone. I could not sing at all. And I got to the auditions the next day and found out I was first on the program. So you can just imagine how that went. I mean, I got through it, but, I didn't win. And I was so upset. And my mom, she was the one who encouraged me. She said, you need to get your teaching certificate. And I was like, this is just lame. Everybody's going to young artist programs. And I don't want to be a teacher because I was always taught that those who can't teach. And I felt like if I had went into teaching, then I had failed at my dream.
I get that.
But I got into teaching and I discovered these little xylophones, these little Orff instruments, and my whole world completely changed. And I was able to really create and build a stage of my own with these children and, singing with them and having them perform. And God just began to open up so many doors. Like I remember I emailed you. I was like, Travis, we just performed at the White House. And you was like, really? Did you see Michelle?
I remember that.
You remember that?
Right.
So the Lord began to open so many doors for me that I didn't even think they were possible. So it's just been an amazing journey.
Wow. Now you said something that really stood out to me that I feel is beneficial to people who are listening, because I think I shared a similar feeling as well. You said that you didn't want to teach because because it made it in your mind, it included or equated that, you're teaching because you couldn't do something else. So how did you overcome that? Like what's the afterlife from getting past that?
Wow, it was just, oh man, how can I say, how did I overcome it? But God showed me my purpose for being here on the earth. See, the reason why you can get locked in a place because you don't know who you are. When I became aware of who I was, when I got a revelation of why I was in the earth, then I accepted the will of God for my life. And when you can you can only go as far as your revelation. When God showed me that my purpose was to bring light to the next generation, and I could use my gift to achieve that for His glory, that's when I was okay with what He decided for my life. And that's how I was able to overcome that particular situation. But it was really that relationship with Him. Somebody
asked, where was undergrad for you?
Undergrad was at Clayton State University, right in Morrow.
Right. Who did you study with there?
Oh, who didn't I study with there? I had so many different teachers. I studied with Maya Hoover, Kurt Alexander Zeller. I had another teacher, I can't think of her name. But I studied with her for like a month.
Gotcha.
Right. So yeah.
Okay, so Chelsea, now you already know these people want to hear you sing now. So
Lord have mercy, Resurrection Sunday.
What you gonna sing for us?
I'm gonna do a little bit of a spiritual. We're gonna take y'all to church just a little bit.
All right.
Pray my strength in the Lord. Pray my strength in the Lord. All right. Whew. Sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home, sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. There y'all go.
Wow. Listen, I was having a field day with those runs. Now, how did you come up with those now?
Listen.
Where we get them runs from? Teach me one. No, I'm real. Let's go through one of them. Praise God.
You know, listen. You know, a lot of that came from like that Rossini stuff. You and I had the same Rossini stuff.
That's right. I was just telling Mariah about that. My favorite thing to hear Chelsea say, guys, was Una Voce Poco Fa.
Yes.
But if you've been screaming Resurrection Sunday, we're not even finna go there today. You have to come back
and
do it. And not gonna do it. But no, I'm serious. Let's give us a run for the people, like, and because we want to teach them how to do it. So you can while you showing me, we're gonna give it to the people. Either one of them.
Sweet. That's a minor. I believe that's like a minor. Yeah, it's like a minor 7. Lord. So I always I approach mine from the bottom. It helps me to get through a little bit easier.
Now you can't tell the minor 7. No, nobody here but me know what that is. You can't. Don't know what you're talking about. So sweet. And what's the next part? I want the next part of it. And then the next run.
Do mi re do la do.
So
yeah, I go.
Hallelujah.
If you go down and go back up.
Okay, well, come on and bless us.
It's so many different ways you can do it.
Chelsea, thank you so much for coming. Anything you want to share for the people? Give them a closing words. What they need to remember you by? Give them a message to get them through the rest of the week.
Listen, prayer changes things. Stay in the presence of God. Stay in the face of God. If you want to know your destiny, it is in Him. In Jesus' name. That's it.
All right. Well, Chelsea, thank you so much for coming. I will hit you up after this, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
All right. See you soon.
See you.
Okay, y'all. Didn't she blow? I told y'all she was gonna sing. Okay, guys. With that being said, this concludes our program on tonight. As always, you can find me everywhere or Travis Pratt Official at Facebook, at Instagram, at Twitter, and also on YouTube. Guys, always like, comment, and share. Share the broadcast with anybody else who you feel like could benefit from what it is we do here. And as always, anybody who wants to come on to sing for me, shoot me an email at travisprattofficial@gmail.com. And the word of the week, I like what she said. She said that you've got to search for purpose in anything that it is that you're doing, because you'll end up thinking or feeling whatever, if in terms of society or whatever, you feel like you didn't make it, so you're doing something else, and it's like, all of that is a trick. You know what I mean? It's like what is it that you're really supposed to be doing? And hey, and once you get in that lane, hey, you're unstoppable. With that being said, guys, thank you much for being here. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.